we're gonna do something. Hey, what are we doing? Oh, and we're back again. Yeah, welcome to everybody. It's the playoffs.
It's the
What are we
playoffs,
doing?
wild card weekend. This is what it's all about, baby. This is what we waited all 17 weeks for.
Yes. So, first game. What we're gonna do in these videos? It's a what? Northside 1000 or it's a Carolina. So, what we're gonna do in the next couple of videos, we're going to go over the 4 games. So we're gonna do them individually. So we're gonna do the first game up to bat is Oakland at Houston.
Yeah,
Right?
Oakland and Houston. Not the greatest of matchups this weekend, but I guess it's going to kick off the playoff run.
Yeah, I guess
We
you
got some.
slow.
Yeah, we got some opinions on this game. It's probably not the funnest game to kick it off, as I said, but I guess we do need to talk about it. We do just off the bat. We got a big We do got a big quarterback issue in both teams. So I mean, it's probably not the greatest of games, but
Well, I'm taking a look at the little cheat sheet here that Vegas provides you with. It says Connor Cook is probable. Matthew McGroin is doubtful. He's out, and Carr is definitely out. So Brock Osweiler probable. So they're gonna go away from Savage.
Yeah, they're bringing back Savage. I think got hurt. Don't know what his full status is, but the team's paid a lot of money for Osweiler. He's back. It's probably not something their management wants to deal with, but I think that's their only option right now. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those. I think there's going to be a sting fest, low scoring game. It's going to be one of those things where defense, first person to turn over the ball, it's probably gonna leave this game with a victory. And I don't know, Jared. What's your take? I mean, we haven't seen Connor Cook all year. I mean, I'm not a big college guy. I don't follow too close. But what's your take? Rookie quarterback.
Me neither. College is
coming
a
in.
different animal. I mean, there's nothing about option plays and trick plays and stuff like that. So I don't think it's going to have any relevance to what the NFL is doing with their offense and all that stuff. The good thing about this Connor Cook kid coming in is that there's nobody work for him. Nobody's going to look at tape and figure out what his tendencies are, what he's good at, what he's not good at, or nothing like that. That's kind of a plus, but you're going up against, or you're going to have to do or match what Derek Carr was doing, which is going to be, I was talking about having this guy be MVP. So to have Connor Cook be somewhere near an MVP caliber player right off the bat, his first game ever, it's going to be tough.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. But I mean, if he comes close, like I said, then I think Oakland does have a shot. But otherwise, yeah, as bad as Oakland.
What do you think Oakland has to do to kind
I
of
don't think they have to do much.
What do you think?
I don't think. I mean, Oakland is a much different team with Carr, and without them, they're really not. I don't think Oakland or Houston has to do much in order to win that game. I mean, you're the one who's telling me you think Osweiler's a bum.
You know what?
And their running game is really good. Maybe they can just lean on their running game.
You know what I was really looking when I saw this matchup potential. What was it, a week ago? So they just kind of figuring out some of the scenarios. This one came on board, but this was when Carr wasn't hurt, and when I saw that, I thought immediately this would be one game where I'd be thirsty. So looking at it right now, I think Houston. What I see in this game right now, I mean, Oakland's got a solid defense.
Yeah.
They're probably a little suspect to the run at times. I see Houston. I see Houston just kind of. If I were Houston and managing the team, I'd probably lean a lot on our run game. I mean, Lamar Miller just kind of push the ball down the throat. I think that's probably the safe bet with these two quarterbacks. Osweiler hasn't shown us a lot this year. I don't know if anything's going to change after 16, 15 weeks of.
He's a bum. Go ahead and say it. Right?
He's a bum. I don't like him. But what I do think Houston does have their home team.
Yeah, that's huge too.
They have a run game.
Houston could have been. It could have been a flip side. Houston could have been, or Oakland could have been at home, but they just screwed it up their last game. I mean, and it all goes back to Carr. So.
I wouldn't be surprised if Oakland does win, but I don't see it.
I don't think Oakland's going to win.
see it.
I mean, the line. Did we talk about the line? I don't think we did. Right? This line. This opened up at 2.5. It's gone to 3.5. So. Houston got a 3.5 points spread going. I mean, they're favored by 3.5. The over/under is 36.5. 3.5 is pretty consistent across all books. So I mean, that's basically your standard 3.5 points spread. I mean, it doesn't say a lot about Houston, but I mean, it begs the question: what would have that line been if Carr was still in there?
Yeah, I think Carr's there. If Carr's there and it shook out that they're on the road, I think maybe a few points, maybe a field goal favorite on the road for the road team. It is playoff football, so I think they'll they keep it close. But then again, you never know. It could have been a lot more.
So you think Houston will win? First of all,
I'm gonna go with Houston for the simple fact that if they can get the run game established, they're at home. I think that kind of carries them. I don't know. That was one question. Do you think the Oakland fans, they travel well? I don't know. And they're pretty rowdy fans. I mean, will they be in Houston?
I think you will get some fans. I don't think they particularly travel as good as the top teams in football, like the Steelers and things like that. But you'll get your fans in there. It's not that far. I mean, if you're a diehard Oakland fan, you'll probably be there. But
you know what? It made me think about this. I heard a nugget earlier this week about the Houston fan base. Supposedly they're not the rowdiest. They're really rowdiest fans, even when they're winning. So I think they're a pretty soft fan base. Okay. So I don't know if that plays in Oakland's hand a little bit. I didn't know that. Just a couple other podcasts I enjoy, like the Bill Simmons show. Just throw a shot out there.
Plug.
Pick that up. So who knows? I mean, I think Houston was in the playoffs last year, and then they get steamrolled by Kansas City. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure who was at home last year, but
I mean, neither.
This game will be close. I think it'll be low scoring. Like I said, turnover. Whoever wins the turnover differential is probably going to walk away with this game. But with that, not that being in question, I like Houston here in this game. I like Houston win straight up and
covering 3.5.
Yeah, it means they got to score a touchdown with Brock Osweiler.
Oh, that half point.
Yeah, I'll go out on a limb here and say they do cover as well, win by 4+. So, Houston for the straight up win and the cover.
I have to agree with Northside because the biggest question mark in this game is going to be the quarterback play of this rookie. Guy, can he get it done? Can he do half as good? We don't know. Connor Cook is the biggest question mark in this game, but being that he's a rookie, he's going to be nervous. I mean, even if he turns out to be a great quarterback, this will probably be a struggle for him. So, with that being said, I'm going to take Houston with the 3.5 points. So, I think we're gonna play here that you're gonna take Houston.
I'll take Houston for a straight up.
3.5. I'm sorry, minus a 3.5, and me too. Houston minus a 3.5. So we're locked in. We're on the same page. 38.5.
I can't believe I'm saying this too, but I think the Houston. I think the home game is what is giving me the edge here.
You think so? Just because they're the home team, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, we agree about that one. So
you got any parting words on this one? I mean, the special teams we didn't touch on. I'm not too sure who was winning the edge there. I mean, both kickers I think are decent. You got Sebastian Janikowski obviously in Oakland, which it could come down to that. Houston's kicker, I don't remember top of mind, so it might come down to maybe good old Janikowski for the win.
That's a good point. And I mean, you might be right. And well, you're giving it that way, then that goes to Oakland. But
right. So
I don't think it'll come to that. I mean, it could be a crash and burn for Connor Cook.
Yeah. In parting words on this one, if Houston does get through this matchup as a 4 seed, Jerry and I will be talking about. We'll talk a little bit about the guy with no name, Miami-Pittsburgh game. If Pittsburgh gets out of that one alive, it looks like Houston will be going to New England. So I think they'll stop right there in their tracks. So not really that important game. Not looking forward to this matchup. I mean, I'll have my beer. I'll have my TV on. I'll watch the game, but barn burner. So go Houston.
What do you like over under with the 36.5? That's a pretty low over.
That's when I think the defense is. You know what? I'm just gonna say over. It's a playoff game at home, but I'm just gonna go against the grain. I think maybe that turnover, pick six, whatever, fumble recovery for an easy touch will get it to go over.
So that's the official pick. What do you think, huh? And there it is. That's what we think.
Get your research in. Be ready for kickoff. This game goes off at 4:30 Eastern, 3:35 Central Time. If you're there, good luck, and
We'll see you next time.
we'll see you next time.
Cut, right?